Alright, hello Be Nasty and anyone else who may be following along. It's Sir Adrian back here to film, excuse me, the British turn in our current game of Global War 1914 titled Operation Michael. So, two quick housekeeping items, I guess. First off, I didn't know this, and that's my own fault, because to be honest, I'm still getting used to the new rule set, and I've read through them like briefly, but not a whole lot, and I'm quite busy and will be going forward. So I'm still not 100% familiar with all the new rules, and to be honest, let alone the base rules, because I haven't had a chance to play 1914 a whole lot yet, or at least nearly as many times as I would like. But commanders can move up to 6 spaces. Knowing that's the case, this one from Petrograd, I would have moved him 1, 2, 3 on the Russian turn to Grodno province. So I will do that. I was told by Be Nasty, I do believe that'd be alright if I wanted to move them. He was gracious enough to allow me to do that. But if that's not the case, Be Nasty, we can move him somewhere else. And the one that was in Moscow, I would have put it in yeah, I would have moved him to Kiev. So same thing, 1, 2, 3 spaces. The other housekeeping item we have is the Ottomans, because of the random event having to do with Albania. They should have received a free infantry unit. Basically, it was an Ottoman infantry unit that was supposed to attack Albania, and if the Ottomans won, they obviously kept that infantry unit and got a free diplomacy roll. If not, whatever unit that was there, the Albanian unit stayed there, and Russia got a free diplomacy roll. But because it's already Albanian, they basically just get a free infantry unit there and a free diplomacy roll. So I wasn't sure if we could do that event. And as I said in the past video, if not, it was Central Powers War Credit. But yeah, it turns out we could do that one, or at least that's how we both think and agreed that would be played in this scenario. So, anyways, the Ottomans would have got a free diplomacy roll. That should have happened before the Germans went, but uh, it's all good and doesn't affect you too much. So they said they would go for Portugal, I was told. So they need a 2 or less to bring that down to neutral. A 4, so nothing happens with that. And the only other thing we gotta do would be the Germans from Bavaria, whatever units that were there, were attacking into Lorraine. So that's already laid out here on the battle board. So they have 6 regular artillery for 5 infantry that are boosted to 4, 3 infantry that are at 3, and the commander. Okay, that's why. So these are at 3 because they have an effective commander that's boosting them. Okay, I see. And then the fighter as well is here. Not too sure why the cavalry. So that's paired with that. Are the cavalry normally at 5? Cavalry are at 3. Effective commander, would they get boosted to 5? I was told it's all set up and good to go, but yeah, I just want to see who the commanders. Truck, battle cruiser, commanders. Oh, that stacks with other modifiers. That's right. Okay, that's why. Yeah, I forgot about that. So these cavalry were probably at a 3, but then some of the artillery were boosting them to a 4, and then they also get boosted. Yeah, I'd be interested to see with the commanders, looking at how that works. Like if it makes some stuff too overpowered and boosts stuff too much. Like I'm sure it's been play tested quite a bit, but yeah, I'd be interested to see about that. But then I have a commander as well, so that's why my trench line is boosted to a 7, and my artillery are to a 3, or 4, sorry. I guess they wouldn't be boosted, the artillery? Not on defense. +1 plus this one's all land and air units. Stacks with other modifiers. Oh. So should these be at a 5 then, these artillery? Because normally they already attack a 4. I think these should be at a 5. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. We'll roll those at a 5, but normally artillery are at a 4. So if I read that correctly, because there's an effective commander, those should be, yeah, they should still be boosted to a 5. These 3 are 2. If that's wrong, then we can always go back if they get any hits and correct that. I'm pretty sure that would be correct. Anyway, I just gotta check quick to see the order of losses. Okay, so we'll go ahead and start with the first strikes. So the Germans will have 1 at 7. That's a hit. Sorry, I don't know. I'm just having a blank here. Yeah, because you need the number or less to get hit. Yeah, okay, so that's a hit. And then they have 6 artillery at 4. So that's another 2 hits. So 3 hits total. And then again, as I'll leave this here. I'm still confused. No, well, because does the fortification affect artillery? Sorry, I just want to make sure that's correct before I fortifications. Defend the first round of combat. 2d12 at 5 plus 2 all the defense units in the zone. Weapon damage plus 2 defense in the first round of combat. Okay, so the fortification is not cumulative with other terrain modifiers, so like trench lines and that. So okay, I kind of figured that. So we have a trench line, but you don't then go up to like an 8 and then 9 because of the commander. That would be kind of overpowered. But I'm pretty sure the artillery, they wouldn't be at a 4. If I read the commander ability correctly, it said to all land units. +1 attack, +1 defense bonus to all land and air units, not fortification, in the same land zone. That's stacked with other modifiers. So yeah, I'm pretty sure these should be at a 5 as well. I'll roll them at a 5. If that's not the case, we can go back and make some corrections. But I'm fairly positive this is where they'd be attacking at. So anyway, so he got 3 hits, as I said. Then I gotta roll these 3 at 5. No hits, of course. Terrible luck continues. And then the fortification has 2 at 5 first strike hits as well. Okay, well, 1 hit. It's terrible, but better than nothing. So we have to lose 3 units. So I'm probably gonna lose, I think, the 3 artillery. And then he has to lose 1 unit. I was told the fighter to start. So that's probably this one. Okay, then he gets to continue with the rest of his attack. So he's got 2 cavalry at 5. Okay, so 2 misses. And he's got 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5 infantry at 4. All misses. Well, at least my terrible, at least so far, my terrible dice rolling seems to be working in my favor. And then he's gonna have 3 at 3. There's no river in Lorraine, is there? No, okay, attacking that way, yeah, like I thought. It's all flat. 3 at 3. Sheesh. Well, I'm glad I'm not so disappointed now that I'm rolling terribly. So that's all misses. So we don't suffer any more casualties, and then we get to respond. So we have 6, 7 at 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So 7 at 7. So we have a 6, that's 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit, 4 hit, and 5 hits. Okay, So after the infantry, okay, then I was told he would lose infantry until he's down to 2, so that's 3 infantry. Yeah, these 3 gone. And then 2 from here gone. 4, 5. So I should have 4 left in this stack. There we go. And then because we still have a trench line, that battle is over. So thankfully France survived to live another day, and that's actually quite good for us, for sure, going forward. Very, very good. Alright then. The Germans have this, that, and the commander. And as I said, all this stuff into Bavaria is heavy observation balloon. Whoops. Infantry, got the cavalry, got the other artillery, and got the commander. Alright, there we have it. So I think all this stuff can be deleted, because that's just where stuff moved from, and that's stuff that was placed. At least I hope this can all be deleted. More just for my benefit, so it didn't get confused. Yeah, perfect. So then, that's it for housekeeping. Apologies, I'm sure this video is going to be quite long, because I'm taking my time to hopefully get everything right. But anyways, so now it's the British turn. So we are at war with the Ottomans, or with the Italians, sorry, and the Ottomans currently. And I think well, here we'll go to purchases for actually here we'll go to tech first. It's actually something we should do first. We got 2 major factories. Sorry, I'm a little all over the place as I said. So we'll go for defense in depth. We need a 7 or more. That's a miss. Great. And we'll go for armored vehicles, which is a 6 or more. That's fantastic. Missed again. For diplomacy, we'll try to bring down Bulgaria. We'll pay 1 IPP for that. We'll go ahead and do that currently. So for that we need a 2 or less. Of course we roll very high for that, but that's a miss. Okay, then purchases. So we'll be buying a transport for 7. We'll pay 4 to move a dreadnought to completion. We'll buy an infantry unit, another infantry unit, another infantry unit, we'll move up a we'll buy a cavalry unit for 4. Cavalry or yeah, yeah, we'll buy a cavalry for 4. And we'll upgrade a colonial for 2. So that'll be the remaining 26 that we have spent. In terms of attacks, we may have a couple. So we're going to declare war on the Germans, seeing as we're already at war with the other powers, so we can do that. We'll fly this airship. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, let's see how far they can go. I think it's 6. But, airships. Oh, it's 5. Okay. Okay, we'll keep that one actually where it is then for now. I don't think we'll have many attacks then, if any. Hmm. Just trying to see here. I think we'll pick up an infantry unit from Macedonia and one from Thessaly, and we'll move with this transport one, and then we'll attempt to amphibious assault into Western Egypt. Yeah, we'll try that. Yep. We'll do that for now. See what that gives us. Actually, sorry, I'm just thinking here. Now, actually, instead, I think what we're going to do is we're going to try, we'll take this transfer here. So this unit was here, that one was there. We'll take 2 mountain infantry units from Thessaly. Those will move 1 over. This transport will move 1. It'll pick up at 2 infantry in Macedonia along the way and move 2. And then we'll move our coastal sub because it has the boost 1, 2. Move our 3 cruisers 1, 2. And our 2 pre-dreadnoughts that have a boost 1, 2. And we'll attempt to amphibiously assault Mezzogiorno So then we'll have two pre-dreads that will be bombarding, and then two cruisers that will be bombarding. So pre-dreadnoughts bombarded at 3, and the cruisers bombarded at 2. So two pre-dreadnoughts bombarding at 3, two cruisers at a 2. So these will be at 3, these will be at 2. Green will be at 3, that is. So 2 hits. I didn't ask for the order of things, but I imagine first strike they would want to lose the militia. Then we have our other units disembarking. So we have 2 mountain infantry at 2 and 2 regular infantry at 1. So these will be at 2. These 2 will be at 1. Green will be at 2, that is. A little higher roll again. Damn it. So miss. So he has 1 defending at a 4. That's a hit. So we suffered double casualties, so we'll lose 2 infantry. And we'll press the attack. So 2 at 2. He has 1 at 4. God, I've got terrible luck, man. And that's the battle over, because double casualties. It's a little annoying. It is what it is. Hopefully my luck improves. I mean, you can't win them all, but it just seems like consistently a bad luck. Yeah, so that battle's over. So other than that, I don't think we'll have any combat. Just double check real quick. No, 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 no. No, I think that's it for combat. So non-combat, this torpedo boat destroyer is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. It has the boost from Calcutta to I4. Da, 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 da. This transport, or this torpedo boat destroyer will move 1, 2, 3, join the fleet there in M6. We'll have this transport. We'll go ahead and go 1, 2, and go in port. Actually, no, we'll just strategic naval move it 3. Or no, we'll strategic naval move it, so it'll move 5. So it'll move from where it was in I5. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, and go into port in Gibraltar. This seaplane, which I believe has a movement of 6, no, 4, but it would have a boost from that. So 1, 1, 2. We'll just move it over to the British Midlands. The submarine will have move 1, join the British fleet. That move, that's all good. This British transport will strategic naval move it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to P9. We'll have this cruiser, this torpedo destroyer, and this torpedo destroyer move 1, 2, 3 to A8. And otherwise, that'll be it. So now it's just place units. So we get our stuff from Kitchener's army, plus this. We could choose to have the factory in Scotland upgrade to a medium. Instead, I am going to elect to place a minor factory in Eastern Egypt. So that would use my manpower for there this turn. Our dreadnought will be constructing it at the major port in London. So we'll have that join the fleet. Our cavalry will place in the British. No, we'll place it in. Or yeah, the British Midlands. That's fine. I'll place 1 infantry in Northern England. Place another infantry in Northern England. We'll place 3 in London. Place a militia, Northern England. Place a militia in Scotland. Place a militia in Ireland. The fighter will build at the factory in London. If we can get it placed there. Oh, for the love of... There we go. This artillery will build in London. And the other artillery will build it in London as well. Oh, and there's transport there. Not too sure why. This transport will move as well. Will Strategic Naval move that over? Join the First Fleet. Otherwise, we collect our IPPs. We have 34. No trade. And the only other movement we'll be doing is from Macedonia. Yeah, we'll move this British militia. Oh, that can't move 'cause it's outside home country. Okay. Down to southern Greece, we'll move this regular infantry, this mountain infantry. We'll walk over to Thessaly. And then into Serbia, we'll move an infantry unit. We'll move two infantry units into Serbia. That's what we'll do. Okay. Otherwise, that is it for the British turn. Oh, and there was an upgrade. Sorry, before I forget that, we'll upgrade the or a colonial or a militia actually. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll upgrade the one in Macedonia to a regular. There we go. Now that is it for the British turn, and we can hand things off to the Austro-Hungarians.